All that talking is great, but I don't be talking. I air it out, all the problems gotten easy to bury. Rather drown him in Hendrix, rather kiss on my merit. I've been broke way longer than I've been rich, so until it levels out, I'ma take your mama to the Marriott and wear it out. Took me so long to get it, I'ma spread it out. Let them know all about me when I'm dead and gone. One in the hand, one in the bag, bubbling. One in the hand, one in the bag, bubbling. Look at the cash bubbling. Look at the cash, look, bubbling. One in the hand, one in the hand, one in the hand, one in the bag, bubbling. Look at the cash bubbling. Look at the cash, look, bubbling. I'ma need all the fries you can give me, all the hot sauce, all the pie you can give me. Better be all or nothing, don't have me in the middle. You better be all you can, get higher than the limit. Look, sip a fly for the Dumbos, plenty slides like a shuffle. Hit the cadence for my young bitch. Isaac Hayes, Billy Ocean, from my old hoe with the cane stick. Let my sippers at the function. It's time to run the Gucci slides. Chick, I thought you say you didn't have a husband.
너가 뭐라고 하든 난 그냥 할 거야. 내가 하고자 하는 거 그냥 할 거야. 내가 하고 싶으니까 그냥 계속 할 거야.
Welcome everyone, this is Nüfly session 37. I am one of your two hosts today. My name is Daniel, I'm the art director here at Nüfly. You can find me on Instagram at Dakfu. I'm going to hand the microphone over to Dawn. Can't hear you, Dawn.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I believe so. We can hear you.
Okay. We have a cool session today. Very relaxed. We're just gonna work a little bit, and it should be chill. Join us.
Yes, sir. All right. Belinda's gonna be joining us in a little bit. Kaz is currently out of the city. So Don and I will be holding down the fort today. What's up, Chao Feng and Meng Gina for oh my god. Spooky season. What's up, Chao Feng and Gina? Thank you for joining our stream today. As Don was mentioning, it'll be a very casual, chill stream today. For the first hour, so basically the premise of today's stream is that we're just gonna have a live work session. Behind you, dude.
Oh my god! Oh no!
Oh no.
Oh, what was that?
I don't know.
So weird.
Yeah, so for today's live stream, we'll be photo editing. I'll be handling the first hour by photo editing some of the photos that we currently have outstanding from our projects. During the second hour, Don and I will be working on some layouts intended to be for print for our magazine. So everyone sit back, relax, maybe pull up some work in a different tab and have us in the background. We'll be working alongside with you. If you guys have any questions for us, do let us know. And yeah, let's get this going. So, without further ado, oh, so good. Okay. Alright, here we are. Home desktop. Okay. So, the photo shoot that we're editing today. So good, dude. The photo shoot that we're editing today was actually with Kaz and our friend Andy. I'm believe this was one of the first photo shoots we ever did in the office. I can't even remember the date, to be honest. It must have been earlier this year when we first went into the office. Don couldn't make it to this photo shoot. He just had some things to work on, but yeah, I think he worked it. But yeah, so I led this photo shoot. I basically had this intention of, when we're doing photo shoots of our friends for Nüfly, rather than having models come in clothes that you normally wouldn't see them wear, I wanted to show people as their authentic self. So one of the first go-to people is that I just really love their styles were Andy and Kaz. They do very well with blending streetwear with some contemporary designer brands as well, and the way they style it's very tasteful. So yeah, I kind of told them this idea that, hey, come through the office to a photo shoot, bring maybe like 3 to 4 outfits, and yeah, they delivered. So yeah, we're just gonna kind of go through these a little bit and just retouch what we seem necessary. So as you can see down here, we're in Lightroom. This was pre-Capture One. This is before I migrated completely over to Capture One, so I already did all the color corrections in Lightroom. So for today's episode, for anyone who's in Lightroom, maybe this one might be cool for you. But as I was saying a while ago, everything's been color corrected to my likings, and what we're just going to be redoing today is just photo retouching, just to make sure everything looks nice.
Sick.
Spooky season. You have any plans, Don, for this upcoming Halloween?
No, I don't.
No.
I mean, no.
Same. There we go.
We got Zen Rabbit in the chat. She says, thanks for holding it down while I'm late.
Big shouts to Zen Rabbit. Make sure to follow and subscribe. We see you in a bit, B. All right.
Hello, Chow Fun and Mangina.
The OGGs.
And then Dip Lones. What's up?
Hey, thank you for joining us this afternoon. If you guys have any questions on what I'm gonna be doing, do let me know. I'll be narrating as I work. But over here, real quick, just opening this files. You guys, all right. You guys feeling goofy, huh? This is how we normally are. Oh man. Shout out to Yerba Mate also. We're gonna be reaching out to you soon with a pitch deck. We consume you guys on a daily basis, and we fuck with you guys very heavy. Hi, Diplonus.
Drop the yerb in the chat, y'all.
Oh, nice. Do we have that? I think I need to resubscribe my Dakfu account on Twitch. As I was saying, so over here you can see like the seamless kind of peeking out. I just grabbed a clone stamp brush and just kind of filled that in. Let me see. Kaz is looking already pretty good in this. I think the only thing I want to do is some light frequency separation. So Command Option Shift E is the paste image. Basically it stamps the entire image on what you see into one single layer. And what I'm going to do next, I have this Jessica Kobesi frequency separation action that I still use to this day, that I probably downloaded like 3 years ago.
Wow.
Yeah, actions, bro. They go miles. All right. Looks like chat's wanting some emotes for you, Belinda and Kaz. Done. Belinda and I saved some screenshots of some potential ones. Maybe I could send it over to you if you wanna, or maybe I'll cut them out for you and then you just submit them.
Sounds good.
Okay. Alright, dope. Alright.
Behind me.
God, shit.
Scared.
It's like a roller coaster of a work session, dude. Oh my god, dude.
Oh, he's got.
Oh.
It should be like you or.
No, yeah, it'd be super funny if
Yeah, shadow.
yeah, no, we just had it as like something like bills.
Just slowly encroaching.
Yeah. Chao Feng was saying you should make a background one where one of the Nüfly members are slowly approaching.
Yeah.
Basically.
Just like this, like.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Alright,
I feel like I
so
could do that.
just kind of balancing out some skin tone here. Kind of maintaining the integrity of the textures as much, but kind of just taking out some distractions. This side looks a little dark. Boom.
Boom.
Okay. Alright, figure separation is good. Next I'm gonna do some dodge and burning. Dodge and burn. There we oops. I guess I did that twice. Delete this layer. Alright, so with dodge and burning, again, dodge and burning is a method where you basically shape light. The burn layer so how I have it set right now, I have a soft brush set with the opacity at 100 and the flow at 3%. What I'm going to do is gradually apply burn, which is darkening in a certain region that I brush over, and then dodging in contrast to that will be brightening of certain areas. So I'm just going to darken the eyebrows a little bit just to make them a little more defined. Get some little hair flicks in there. Okay, looking good. Looking good. Should have Kaz next time drop his hair routine. So lush.
It's beautiful.
So beautiful. Yeah, maybe 1% flow. The flow is kind of getting a little intense.
This was in the office?
Huh?
This was in the office?
Yes, this was in the Nüfly office.
Were you guys social distancing?
This was pre-COVID.
Pre-COVID. Oh, this is the one with Andy.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Tight. Kaz has like the look and everything.
I know.
It's crazy. He knows what face to make.
It's just that smug. You remember Kaz mentioning that he was always like the go-to model for his friends?
What? He said that?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I just want to share the song in the chat. Okay. Let me see now. Okay, I think his shoes are blending in a little too much, so I'm gonna darken it a little bit to give it some dimension. There we go. Just get the edges in there. Nice. Nice. Oh yeah, Gina and Linda. Belinda actually uploaded some. She started uploading some of our videos onto our YouTube. So for anyone in our chat right now, go ahead and check out our YouTube. I believe it's youtube.com/newflymag. Belinda has a link.
Shit. Is our channel?
So channel. It's the channel. Da. And just typing in da. Tattoos, I usually like burning just a bit. I feel like you want to do the tattoo artist some justice. So I'm just gonna darken some of these areas, bring in a little more contrast.
It's not.
You have any tattoos, Don?
I do.
You do?
Yeah.
Where?
On my lower back.
You say your lower middle back?
My lower back.
I knew it.
Yeah.
I fucking knew it. Oh man.
It says Adobe Creative Cloud on my lower back.
Adobe Creative Cloud on you. Bro. You're unstoppable, man.
You can't stop me.
Oops.
How do I find...
You need your Adobe like activation code tattooed on your wrist.
My password. I can't find Nüfly Mag on YouTube.
Really? I think Belinda added the link. Oh, she's also asking us to show your... Chat's wanting you to show your lower back, Don.
It's covered up by hair, so you guys can't see. You have to subscribe to our platinum channel for you to see my back, my lower back.
Ah, there it is. Okay.
Is it on your booty or something?
Your booty. Booty chige.
Booty jiggle.
So, quick story for chat. Gina recently was like, "Oh, we're gonna eat army soup, like booty chige or something." But I just remember Don like jokingly saying that, and all I can like hear now is like booty chige.
Yeah, booty jiggle.
Booty cheeks.
Booty jiggle.
All right, image 1 completed. Let's go ahead and see the next one. I already starred the ones that I want to work on. Actually, nice. Yeah, I want to keep it where it's like 4-star for raw files and a 5-star for edited files. It'll be easier for me to sort through them later. Yeah, let's edit this one. Edit in Photoshop. I'm gonna try to get a tattoo hopefully by the end of this year.
What are you gonna get?
I want the Nujabe's Model Soul album on my right inner arm.
Squared?
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 Like it's like a square?
Nah, more like a portrait.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Portrait.
Photoshop is kind of acting up. Save, yes. Yeah, Linda, we see that too. His pants.
It looks duplicated.
Styled like perfectly. Oh, I think it's happening. I have this issue with my Photoshop ever since I updated it from like Photoshop 2020. Like it. Oh, nice. Okay.
It freezes at 99.
It freezes at 99, dude, and it drives me nuts. Sometimes like it just doesn't load. I'm gonna reopen this because I want to close Photoshop. Linda, I'm gonna reach out to a mutual friend called Kelly. She does tattoos, and I'm gonna see if she has availability. But her line work is hella good. Oh, we're actually gonna have Kelly on our stream 2 weeks from now. Kichao! Black Serum. Yeah. I think Black Serum is the tattoo shop that she currently has like a seat at. Really hope she doesn't. Why do you hope she doesn't remember you? Wait, did she do your tattoo? I've seen her work. It's so dope.
Ooh.
Oh yeah. Yeah. So what happened was that I had this photo shoot with Brooklyn Circus, and I had Kelly as my model, and I reached out to Linda to do the makeup for that photo shoot. So like Kelly and I met up like at the Brooklyn Circus shop, probably around like at noonish, and then like I texted Linda, and I'm like, oh, okay, I'm gonna pull through. And like she didn't really respond, and I was like, okay, I think she's okay. And then what happened was that when we got there, Linda was just really hungover from a night before, which is totally normal. Shit happens. Shit happens. But yeah, like she opened the door and she was just like, yeah. We're like, oh. What? Can we come in? But yeah, Linda held down the fort. She got down the fort. She did a really amazing job.
Sick.
Yeah, the photos were super easy to edit, thanks to Linda's work. So big shout out to Linda.
Oh, what?
This technique right now is kind of bootleg, but it seems like it's kind
the
of
skin
working.
was noise.
The skin was noise. Alright, this isn't working. Let me find another way. Okay, let's try to finesse this another way. It's alright, Linda. Don't stress yourself too much. It was an experience, and you know, next time I'll check in with you. Just make sure you're doing good. Like, hey, we're coming through.
Yeah, we're coming right now.
Alright, so at first, the first method I tried with this was using the patch tool, but the patch tool doesn't really work well when there's like hard edges that you're trying to patch over. So right now I'm trying another method where I grab this seamless over here, I just duplicate it into its own layer, and then I'm gonna right click, free transform, right click, distort, and I'm gonna stretch it. Okay, that looks pretty good.
Ooh.
Okay, now I'm gonna repeat the process on the other side. This stretching technique was also what I did for Jody's photo shoot, just to kind of make the seamless look more wide. It's crazy because you would assume a 6-foot seamless is big enough, but
our room was 6 foot.
Yeah, dude, our room was 5 foot. We had to saw off like a foot of the seamless paper. As you can see on this right side, there's like just jaggedy marks. Like I picked up a saw from Home Depot and just like and then yeah,
I remember that.
Yeah, it was a mission, but we got to fit. Okay, that looks good.
For one photo shoot.
For one photo shoot, never again. Never again, because we could rent another place and it didn't. It just wouldn't take that much effort. It was a lot.
That was a lot.
So much. What's on this one? Okay, I'm gonna paste everything in this one. And I'm gonna duplicate. I'm gonna now free transform, distort, and push this up. Ta-da!
Ta-da!
Nice. And I sometimes like to turn on the levels layer, just to kind of see how the banding is happening. Sometimes if you do it kind of incorrectly, you might see like a artifact line that pops up, but it looks pretty clean in this one. So I'm turning levels off, and yeah, there is Kaz, full glory.
Nice. He's floating.
He is floating. Catalog Kaz. Ooh.
Catalog Kaz.
Catalog Kaz.
Ooh.
Oh.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Catalog Kaz.
Alright, let me see. Let's do some light frequency separation. Oops. Wrong action. For anyone, if you're wondering, the music playing right now is on my SoundCloud like uploads. They like curate a playlist for you, so this is new music for me too. Alright. So, hold on. You're on someone's shirt. Exclusive. Damn, imagine like screen printing like a Zoom meeting onto your shirt.
Like a giant room.
But the characters are like different types of egos.
Ooh.
Huh. Might be some kind of meta idea in there.
Super meta.
No.
And one of the windows is like a mirror.
Oh, what kind of mirror?
It's just like a reflector, so like when someone looks at it, their face is inside the little box.
Oh. I've never seen a mirror on a shirt work the way it's supposed to look. It's always like, you know, that foil.
Yeah.
You look like a fun house behind it.
You know, I've been researching a lot of like how to print onto t-shirts lately.
Oh yeah?
And there's this way where you print out like an image off of your printer, and then you wrap it in saran wrap.
What?
Yeah, and then you put it on top of the t-shirt, and on top of that you put parchment paper, and then you iron it on.
What the?
And it works.
What?
Yeah, but then, you know, when you wash it, it just like all flies off after.
Oh no.
Yeah. But I thought that was pretty cool. Like, you could DIY a shirt at home
and never wash it.
and never wash it. Just like a one-time wear. But it's funny. It's funny because it's like flat and it's like stiff.
Yeah. What if you know, you want multiple t-shirt designs, but rather than buying multiple t-shirts, you just have like multiple prints ready to go and iron, so the next day you wash it off and you just do a new one. It's like, oh, but same canvas though, same fit. The only destructive thing would be, I guess, like the stuff that rubs off in the washing machine.
It's like paper mache.
Yeah.
Most permanent durable print style that you've found so far.
That's all you.
Screen printing, I'd say. They use water or plastisol based inks. So when you cure it or when you dry it, you could essentially wash it multiple times and not come off.
Huh.
But plastisol is more like plastic, whereas water based is more like, if you ever feel prints, it's like embedded into the threads of your t-shirt. Yeah. But it's like, you know, you want to go the vintage route, I would go water base. If you want to go like sports tee or whatever, I'll go plastisol. Like something more hard. Yeah.
Those are a lot of technical terms I don't understand.
Yeah, it's, you know.
How would you rephrase that for like a fifth grader?
A fifth grader?
Yeah.
You want more, if you want more of a washed, elegant, either washed or elegant or something more higher quality, I would go water based because there's a lot of restrictions to it, but it feels better. Like there's no texture on your shirt. It's like one.
I see.
But plastisol is more like more defined color. It's brighter, but it also has a texture feel on top. Yeah. I don't know.
I do like it when the ink kind of sets in, because I feel like it would then give it that kind of washed kind of look as like the white thread eventually starts bleeding through.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. You know, me getting into this whole like t-shirt thing, it's really like there's so much little things that'll go wrong. Plastisol is like the Toby Lou Buff Baby merch. I haven't seen the Buff Baby merch. What?
No, I haven't seen it either. Actually, I have seen it. Gina has it, but I haven't, inspected the ink.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Oh my god. So sweet.
Plastisol. So again, plastisol is when there's like a layer on top. Is that right? Like you can feel the ink like kind of puffing up a little bit.
Yes.
Alright, we are stuck at 99%. I am crossing my fingers that this goes through. Please.
I'm above it.
But I dance like a man. She a nice lady when she's shaking her yams. Hey. Oh, this is really stuck at 99%.
That's all good.
Come on, Photoshop. I'm gonna give this another 30 seconds. In the meantime, if you guys check out our backgrounds, we have some of our work and some of our friends.
Our friends.
It's saved.
Nice.
Yeah. Oh, I believe Belinda is here. Let me just add in.
Come on in.
Come on in.
Oh my god.
What up, B?
What up?
Oh my god. Okay. Is this all Yeti right now? How's my audio?
Sounds great.
Sorry for being late, guys. Fucking Jess kept me in Oakland until 3 a.m.
Squad.
I love how Kev was like, yeah, hard cut at midnight. And the 1:30, I'm like, yeah, right.
You wanna tell people what you're doing there without telling the deets? Since I know you. Something.
Well, after we got off the call, we decided that whatever that they were designing, that should just be theirs, and with Beach, and that we'll come up with something separate. I think I was just I was like in documentation mode yesterday with them. Like I just wanted to like document their process. So Jess and Kev are part of Open Daily, or they are Open Daily. And I went over to their spot yesterday just to, you know, document some BTS like process stuff because they don't have that. And I got some really good footage, really good photos yesterday. I didn't realize I was gonna be there so late. Like just picked me up at like 2:30 and she dropped me off at 2:30. So I was literally with her for 12 hours.
Sick.
Yeah. Good stuff though, man. We came up like we went to Home Depot, picked up a huge ass piece of wood, and they painted over it. In the final like they pretty much got everything besides like the background color. Like they sketched everything out, and yeah, it looks pretty dope, dude.
What were they making?
They were making a sign, like a square. Like we were just talking about, like initially they were talking just as like, oh, maybe this could be, you know, a Nüfly / Open Daily collab, and we can like raffle this off. But then by the time they were like deep into the design process, I wasn't quite registering. I was like, wait, this is gonna be a Nüfly thing too. Wait a minute, hold up. Like I don't know if I'm okay with this design completely to like also promote it for us too. And so I FaceTimed Dan. I was like, yo, they're like deep in this right now. Like, do you have any notes or suggestions? And then like Jess FaceTime Beach, and then we're like on two
four-way.
FaceTimes.
Yeah.
Like meta, like Jess is like pointing her camera at Dan's FaceTime,
Wow.
and all we could see was their forehead.
What's up, Special?
Oh, Special in chat.
Nice.
Hi, Special.
What up? Hey, thank you for the shout out yesterday, by the way.
Yeah.
Don sent us the clip, and super dope. Thank
Don
you.
shared it with our team, and you're actually included in the slideshow, Special. So for any of our other viewers, just want to give a quick shout out to Special. She also streams on Twitch every Wednesday at 7 p.m. where she basically talks about and hand selects Bay Area musicians. So if you guys do have a chance, do check out her stream. And for sure, I'm going to try to make it this Wednesday. Wednesday, 7 p.m. Yee.
But go on, four-way.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, sorry. I'm like now in the fucking chats like, yo, I've been subscribed for 4 months. Boom. Sorry. No, I just it like Twitch will let you know when you've been subscribed somewhere for how long. I don't know. Just kind of sure. Anyway, sorry. 4-way FaceTime call. I think Jess was really just trying to design a tattoo for herself. You know, because she was like referencing all these Sailor Jerry tattoos, and I was like so deep in shooting. Like usually when I'm documenting people, like I'm not part of the process.
Right.
You know what
Yeah.
I mean? Like my feedback isn't in it, you know, but then I didn't realize it's like a little bit too late, and then we resolved it. We talked it out, you know, because we're at a point where we're like, wait, I don't think we can proceed with this. Like, I think we need to start something new. And I was like, wait, hold up. Like, we're already deep in the middle of this design for you guys. Like, you know, I don't want to waste a whole day of documentation, you know. And I think they were really happy with the end result.
Are you gonna share it?
I'm gonna only share it through my camera screen because I don't want anybody to like. But this is what they painted yesterday.
That's dope.
That's tight. It's on a table.
Yeah, it's like
gonna
a
be
tabletop.
huge table.
But it's not a tape. It's not supposed to be a tabletop. It's just a big ass piece of wood like that just got at Home Depot. Like we're looking at half, like a quarter size of that, and she's like, no, that's not big enough. I want something bigger. Like this is like them like working on it. Like that's how big that fucking thing is.
Wow, yeah, that's a massive. Look how small Jess's head is compared to that.
Yeah, dude.
Tight.
How's the footage?
That, I just transferred it.
Oh,
I haven't looked at it.
yeah.
I have to shoot a wedding today.
Right,
too.
I remember.
Just kind of like,
Yeah.
I really didn't think I was gonna be there so late.
So for anyone just tuning in right now, today will be a quick 2-hour session. For this first hour, I'm leading right now by just photo retouching some of the past projects that we've done with Nüfly. In the second hour, Don and I will be tackling a layout design for some finished works. But then we're signing off at 2, mainly because just Kaz is like out of the city. Belinda has some later events to attend to. So just a casual stream for today. Thank you for joining us, everyone.
Also, I don't normally shoot weddings, so don't ever ask me to shoot a wedding unless like
There it
you're
is.
a really good friend of mine or family. Like literally, that is the only reason like I would ever shoot a wedding. I don't care how much you pay me. Like
You're
it's not
here
worth
first.
it.
Yeah.
Not worth it for me.
That
Even
reminds-
this one is gonna be super low key.
Yeah.
Like I'm shooting one camera. I'm not even gonna bring my GoPro. No editing. Like I just can't.
All good.
But yeah, we'll go through it right now actually while you're doing this.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I'm actually like super happy. I was showing Jess some shots. She's like, dude, this looks like a fucking Netflix documentary. Like, how did you make it look like that? I'm like, that's what happens when you shoot on prime lenses
Heyo.
with a fucking f-stop of like 1.8 or 2. Like even in low lighting, like you're gonna be able to get some like really buttery shots.
Nice.
It has some, yeah, it was pretty good. And we were also talking about doing a shoot because like she was showing me this Japanese apron that she got for like painting with.
Yeah.
And I thought like you might like it because it's got some nice details to it. But they were talking about modifying it and like putting out like a new release with that. So we should do a photo shoot with them sometime.
Let's make it happen.
Like we could totally go to their space too. Like their space is so fucking huge. Like you
Oh.
could totally set up your backdrop there and just do the shoot there.
That sounds like
Kev
a
was
great idea.
also talking about permanently putting some kind of backdrop setup so that they could just always have it there too.
Oh yeah.
But
That's
I don't know.
cool.
That's an option. And you can also bring in your colored ones, and it's a really huge space. Honestly, like we could totally do a shoot there
Where are they located?
Yeah.
in Oakland, like by West Oakland.
Okay.
It's like a big ass loft space, bro. Like here, let me see if I can. I'll show like a little time lapse that I got on my phone. Let's see, where is it? So much shots.
We should all just move to Oakland.
The scene's
Alright,
out
hold
there,
on.
but then again, there's no scene right now.
It's like a.
I see it.
that?
Yeah, I see it. It's huge.
It's big, man. It's like a really high ceiling.
Nice.
Did you see how they stenciled it? Did they use like a?
Here, I'll show you how they did it. They used a projector.
I see. Got you.
Where is it?
Just
they
shot
had,
it
like-
at the. I
They
see.
had this like projector set up
Mm,
and like projected onto the wood, and then
That's cool.
they outlined it and sketched it out.
I like how they
Yes.
tag team it. That's tight.
Yeah.
They're so cool.
Shout out to Open Daily. We love you guys.
We love you, Kevin, Jess.
I must love you if I'm gonna stay past my bedtime. Fucking dead right now.
So what time do you sleep?
3.
I slept at 3.
Damn.
But they're hardcore, man, because Jess told me that she's gonna get up at 6 today and she's gonna be back there at 7. We have to do
Wow.
like some booth setup at somewhere in the East Bay. I don't know. There's like some kind of event and they have to like set up a table with some shit from like 12 to 6 today. Like what? All right, y'all. Good luck, man.
Boss.
You know what event it is?
You know what's funny? She didn't even know. She was like, I don't know what I said yes to. I gotta go do this thing tomorrow. I don't even know where the fuck it is. I'm like, what?
Dedication.
It'd be like that.
Yeah. That's awesome.
Alright, just exporting. Normally this process is a little faster, but I believe because I just have so many softwares open.
It's because you have OBS open and Zoom at the same time.
Yeah.
That shit will.
And recording.
If anybody
and
ever
another
want-
monitor.
Yeah, dude. I can't even use the second monitor now because like I know how much it overheats my laptop.
Yeah.
But if anybody ever wants to check how much shit is getting used up on their computer, they can look up activity monitor on your Mac and it'll show you all the shit that is running in your CPU and your memory, things that you need to get rid of. You'll see like what is training. Like automatically while I'm looking at my activity monitor, Zoom is taking up 75% of my CPU right now.
Wow.
And that's just your Zoom.
Jeez.
Zoom is like a little gift and a curse.
I had a homie that was telling me about OBS Ninja, and he was like, you should try that. And I was like, is it as good as Zoom with the screen sharing and all that? Like, I haven't quite gone through it. I haven't had enough time to play around with it. But that is a possible thing that we can use. Yeah, weddings are definitely really difficult because I'm not the kind of person that likes to, sorry, I'm responding to Chow Fung right now. I just don't like all the posing and the fakeness of it. Like for me, I like to capture like things in the moment, you know, and I'm really not the kind, like I don't like taking group photos of people. Like that's not, like I've been on trips with my mom with these like large tour groups, and they always like, if you're too nice, they will take up all of your time. Like that's all you're gonna be doing is taking photos of them, and they're gonna want more than just a couple shots, and you're just be standing there for like 20 fucking minutes. I'm like, no, you guys get 2 shots and that's it, and I'm gone. I remember like we were at this one spot in Europe last year, and like they didn't get like all the members, and by the time like after I shot my 2 shots, I started walking back to the cruise because we shot this like right outside the cruise, and like some members like started running. It's like, oh my god, you know we're taking your film. I'm like, sorry, I'm hungry, I gotta go. Like y'all weren't here, I'm leaving. Like it's like fucking, they're trying to get like fucking 60 to 100 people in a group shot, and like after we just had a day of excursions, like I can't. I need my space. Y'all are, especially like if I'm not getting paid to do shit, like, man, no. She feels that nice. Yo, we gotta meet sometime, dude, because all I've heard about you so much, but I've never met you before.
Yes. We should be tapping Linda in
Maybe we can
as our
tap her in
makeup
for
artist.
Eileen shoot whenever we get that going.
You hear that, Linda? We wanna. This is an opportunity to redeem yourself. That's kidding.
Oh my god!
I'm just kidding.
No, that is a burn right there. That's a burn.
I'm just teasing her. I'm just teasing her. It
Yeah,
really.
take that into account when you're buying his Christmas present. Linda,
she gives me like a makeup set, and she's like, "Do it yourself."
She says down.
Yayo, yes.
Oh, special says yes. Prioritize yourself, especially if you're not getting paid. Yeah, bitch. Like for real, man. Like these people, they just want everything for free. Like, especially like Chinese Filipinos. Like I don't know, man. It's all the fucking bargaining. Like I can't. I don't. We have to bargain every fucking thing. Like. Oh. You stopped
Hey.
during quarantine. Okay.
Let's
Okay.
Go.
Wow. 420 friendly here.
420 friendly.
I don't remember the last time I drank actually.
Me neither.
It's just a different vibe. Now that you're not out, you know? Like drinking's just
It's not the same.
not the same.
Where's the homies at?
Yeah, for real, right? Like you're drunk and it's just like, okay, now what?
Hop on Zoom.
Yeah. But like being high, it's like chill, you know? Like I'm gonna watch something. I'm gonna enjoy myself.
Have you, Dan,
Yeah.
have you ever checked out Open Daily Space before?
No, I haven't, not yet.
Okay, we gotta make
a mob.
arrangements.
Bring the whole crew.
Maybe we can, okay, maybe we can coordinate something too where like, maybe Eileen can be a model, you know? For like some of the aprons. You know?
No. No, I don't
no
want that.
aprons.
No,
Okay,
no,
no
mainly
aprons.
not to the apron, but if we're shooting Eileen, I want her to come as is.
Okay.
If we're
All
gonna
right,
shoot
that's
aprons,
a separate,
yeah.
Let's do a separate.
If we're gonna
okay,
shoot the
we should
aprons,
still
I'd rather
push
have
it.
Kevin and Jess model it.
Okay, that's true. You're right. I also want to do a quickies interview with them too.
Ooh.
So I think
Ooh.
we
Good
should.
idea.
Okay, let's have 2 separate shoots. Eileen at the usual studio, and then we should have one with just Open Daily in their space.
For people that don't know what
and then
quickies.
Oh, yeah,
uh,
introduce quickies.
What's quickies?
So quickies is like a quick fire interview that I've been doing with some artists and also with ourselves. Like just quick questions like, you know, what's your name? Where are you from? Like, what do you do? Do you like it? You know, like what ticks you off? You know, turtles or rabbits, mountain or ocean? Just like simple like questions like that, you know, that kind of shows a better, I don't know, like a more fun perspective of a person, you know, like that isn't super nice. Thanks for dropping the Miles one in there.
Got you.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, but I mean, I like all of them. And then we got another one coming up very soon. I'm like gonna try to wrap up ASAP. I just gotta put in some subtitles. But the one that we shot with Harumi at her house last year, like that's probably like the best one to date because I had like 2 other camera angles too. So I think we can try to do something like that with Open Daily as well. But yeah, I think it'd be dope to. We should do 2 separate ones. Like Jess should have one and Kev should have one. So that we have like the same answers for everything, right? Yeah. so I think-
That'd be cute.
Yeah.
It's kind of like the wedding thing where like you raise the foot or the shoe up. Have you ever seen that?
No.
Huh?
What is that?
It's like the bride and groom sit back to back on a chair,
Uh-huh.
or there's 2 chairs, whatever, and then they're both raising their shoe for like a question the moderator asks. So it's like, who's the more annoying one? And like, they either raise the bride or groom's shoe. They have both shoes in their hands, you know.
Oh.
It's like a little fun. It's like a little fun thing, but I don't know. I saw it a lot at
Interesting.
weddings. So.
I want to add to the quickies too that they're intended for you not to think a lot. You know, as Belinda's
Yeah.
kind of asking you questions, they kind of start out like really easy, as she's saying like, "What's your name? What do you do?" But it starts going into like, you know, we hope at least that when people are answering these, that you're just kind of like whatever comes to mind at first, because that's probably like your intuition taking over rather than
Yeah, like it's not meant to be like overthought.
right.
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
very deep though too.
Yeah.
Yes, it is. It's
Yeah.
more, you know, it's like who asks you off top like, yo, mountain or ocean? You gotta pick.
It's like-
mountain or
Yeah.
ocean. You know, I think that says a lot about your personality, right?
Yeah.
It's open to interpretation.
Yeah. You like drowning or you like climbing? So
You know, or like, oh, like what a favorite TV shows growing up. You know, like that also says a lot too. Like what you watched growing up. Like I watched a lot of Arthur. I don't think I said that. I don't know.
Yeah.
I did watch a lot of Arthur though, man. I was
Me
definitely
too.
a PBS head. Like that jingle is fuck, what was the Arthur jingle again?
Hey, what a wonderful time to play.
Hey.
Hold on, let me try to pull this up real quick.
Yeah. No.
Every day when you're walking down the street, everybody that you meet
Okay.
has an original point of view. Oh, say hey. Sorry, I'll stop. I'm like,
Yeah, turn into Amigos flow, man.
Oh, she got the Arthur. What?
dude, the Arthur theme song is pretty, and the lyrics, man, like literally, it's like,
Pretty wholesome.
yeah. It's like telling you like everybody's got an original point of view, man. Like we all
What's the turtle one?
turtles or rabbits.
No. The show with the turtle. It was on PBS too.
Show with the turtle.
Yeah.
Frankie the turtle?
Franklin.
Franklin. Oh, Franklin was really cute too. Yes. Definitely
Me and
a big
Linda
Franklin.
grew up watching Dragon Tales, dude.
Ooh, Dragon Tales.
Dragon Tales.
Yes.
They come out of a chest and shit.
Yeah.
Or they get
They're like
they get sucked in.
summoning. Yeah, they're like basically like putting on a ritual to like summon these dragons, and they go inside the world.
Yeah.
Man, PBS, man, they had some hitters.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did really like Dragon Tales.
They always had like a deep message at the end. Like as a kid, you're just like, oh, sweet. As an adult, it's like, damn. Y'all in some feels over here.
Yeah, Dragon Tales is dope.
There's a dude that remixed the Arthur soundtrack to a rap song.
No.
What?
heard that?
Link, please.
Drop in
Like-
chat. Drop in chat.
It's super ratchet, but it's great.
Nice.
I'm digging this background right now too.
Oh, thanks. Our merch store is open,
Our
guys.
t-shirts aren't up yet, right?
Not yet. So I had a little copy that the pre-order will be available tomorrow, early next week. It's my fault. I've been kind of slacking on that. Guys, we have t-shirts coming out made by 13 Gallons. Don, who's 13 Gallons?
Him.
13 Gallons is a screen printing service based in San Francisco.
Yes, sir.
It's actually out of my garage. And
Hey.
we've been doing this for about 4 to 5 months now, since quarantine. And yeah, we have all your needs, like garment sourcing to custom printing, whatever you want, just hit us up. Thanks for the plug.
Yes, sir.
I love how when I was like catching up with Kyle the other night, and he was telling me about the screen, like he left Amazon and now he's at Daly's workshop. And he's like, yeah, I'm doing screen printing. So if you ever need any screen print, I'm like, oh, funny that you say that, because Dom's like working out of his garage right now. And then I saw him get tagged in a Daly's workshop. Like, I don't know what Daly's workshop looks like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then I finally saw it yesterday. I was like, oh, y'all are professionals over there. Like,
What's the
they have a
difference?
fucking warehouse, bro. Like, there's like
It's a nasty-
there's multiple screens here. Let me see if I can find it. I should
We'll get there.
Kyle's thing might be up. We need a space, a bigger space.
Yeah.
But where is it? If you go to Kyle's,
Kyle's is.
can you see that?
Yeah. At Kyle by Kyle. Shout out to Kyle by Kyle. He is.
That's a big space, bro. Like, bro.
Yeah.
actually.
I feel like if we'd be earning the income we'd be earning now, but we're like not in SF, we'd be able to afford like a really big space.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like that's pretty big.
Damn, that's massive.
And they have like multiple machines going.
Yeah.
They have automatic screen printing machine.
Yeah.
That's cool. 13 gallons is just off of a trash bag. It's from a box that I saw. It's a heavy duty trash bag.
Fire.
And that's the name behind it. Special Anthem screen printing. Yes, I go there daily or every other day pretty much to pick up paint and stuff. So that place is
Andy's
really-
been wanting. I bet Andy's been wanting these photos forever, dude.
Sorry, Andy. And yes,
18 months later.
Chaofeng, we're gonna post once the t-shirts are ready for pre-order. They're basically ready, but the team's waiting on me to make the copy. Soon. Sorry, guys. A lot of things going on. Alright. There's not much I need to do for this one. It's dark in the cap, but just a little bit.
His face is good.
Well, can't really see his face. Kaz and Annie has sleeves, man.
What's up, people? My name's Jackson Waits.
Oh, we have First Ear playing in the music in the background right now.
Broadcasting via
Big shouts to First Ear. Please keep funk alive and in the Bay.
Of course, the captain.
Yeah, shout out to Rowan Jackson.
We
Yeah.
got a roomie in the place.
Oh,
Rose, Switch Villa, Rovish.
Is it not?
oh no, he just shouted out Arumi.
More people joining.
Oh,
But I think it was a Twitch recording.
So today we have a special show.
wait, what are you watching right
We
now?
have a guest.
I'm just playing, like, you know how like on SoundCloud when you go on home, they have like a curated playlist for you for just new tracks that of people you follow.
I think I'm gonna be floating in some of my new UK
Yes.
So I'm playing the First Ear Radio 169 plus Kitome.
Okay.
If you are, then please let me know in the chat. Keep it locked, guys.
Yep. Maybe just a little highlight. A little bit of highlight shine on the cheekbone. Ooh. Okay. I'm gonna save this and then we can switch gears into our second hour. Andy, look 1, photo 01. It's photo 01.
Chao Feng asked, what's the story behind the name 13 Gallons?
No, I think Don answered that.
Oh,
I
he
did
did?
answer.
Oh, I'm
Yeah.
sorry. I was not fucking paying attention. I'm still waking up. I need to go grab a yerba mate later.
I feel it.
Feel it.
While this is saving, Don, we have a couple options for some layout designs. We have we can reopen Jody. No, maybe not open Jody's. We have Jins and we had Carmina's Red Corvettes that we can play with. Any preference you have?
Layout design meaning
As in like the spread.
pages.
Yeah,
the spread.
yeah, yeah.
I see.
So, B, do you still plan to interview Carmina, or will this just be a photo spread? Because that's gonna affect the layout.
What do you mean? I do have the interview. I just haven't transcribed it.
Oh,
Completely.
okay.
I have
Just
a
do
half
whatever
an
we have.
hour.
Gene,
Huh?
We should just do whatever we have already. So gin probably.
Okay, let's do Jin then.
yeah, pick up yourself.
We have copy for Jin, or is it just?
I think it'll just be a photo shoot for this one.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah.
What about finishing Rom's pages?
We can.
That literally is like the most. All the assets are there. It just needs to be completed.
I see. Okay, let me reopen this. Back up. Well, me opening InDesign the first time in like 8 months. I feel like I'm like taking this off the shelf right now. InDesign. Oh, nice. Special says she found first year music a couple months ago. Yeah, Jackson and Roe, they're just like my housemate and I, Jared, we found them probably like 3 years ago through a Facebook music group called Body Roar, and they were just always sharing like the like greatest selects that were like being posted on there. And yeah, around that time my housemate and I were DJing also, and they were the first people to give us our first DJ gig, because prior to we were only doing corporate events. So really warm shout out to First Year Music. They have a special place in my heart.
Yes. Also, without them, I don't know if we would have met that first time.
Oh, true.
Ooh, Nüfly would have not existed.
Oh. Man.
Wow.
Well, actually, I don't know. Jared was like on my Instagram stories for a minute, and then I did meet him through Jared for lunch that one time.
Mm-hmm.
So, but definitely helped that we had that bonding moment over the fucking iPad photo booth.
Yeah.
Ring light photo booth. Yeah. But you know, it's definitely good when you have people connecting others together.
Big facts.
Big facts.
You know.
Pardon my InDesign slow opening. I think it's because I haven't opened this in so long. I think everything is kind of like
It's dusty.
the code's reading all over like as if it was the first time.
I don't know what just happened, but your voice broke up like a robot for a sec.
Oh no. You sound better now?
Yeah.
Okay. Alright. Interviews. Work in progress. This one, 1227 DK.
I saw a secret little line coming out from Bricks and Wood. I cannot post it anywhere.
Mm-hmm.
Don't talk about it.
Yeah. Where are you going with this conversation?
Well, there's nothing. That's nothing. Just they got some dope shit coming up. That's all. Nothing. No other details.
What's Brick and Woods for people who don't know?
Bricks and Wood is a company down in LA. How would you describe them? They are a clothing company. Hold up. They put out apparel. I don't know what's their story. I'm gonna read their about their origin. So it was found that Bricks and Wood was founded in South Central LA in 2014. It's an apparel company that's focused on storytelling through manufacture, design, and collaborations. Their products are inspired by the everyday walks of life within South Central. Their standard is a high quality presentation of contemporary streetwear garments collaborated with everyday functional goods.
Cool.
They've been killing it. Kev is also working with them too, and he occasionally has to go down there to finish up deadlines, but some good stuff for sure. How would you describe them, Dan?
If I remember right, I think they're a black-owned clothing brand. They
Well, I mean,
kind
they're in South Central, so.
What is that?
okay.
No, I mean, but like, it's not like they're in like Westwood. You know what I mean? I don't know.
Yeah. But they have
I
really.
didn't mean to be offending anybody at all. I'm just.
They
whatever.
have a really clean aesthetic. They kind of remind me of Lavenders from LA. Just beautiful typography. They have a lot of good color palettes that they use. Don, could you maybe drop their like Instagram and chat for us?
I'm on it.
Thank you. But yeah, I know Kevin has been working with them a lot for some of their designs, but just more homies. We're here to support and connect small businesses together, and they are one that we would recommend. Don, these are not connected, huh? The text?
Correct.
Okay.
We can just start anew.
No, that'd be a lot of work.
Yeah.
I'm trying to remember the shortcuts. W? Yeah, here we go. Okay. I may actually just connect all the copy again. Okay, so let me clear this. Yeah, let me clear it.
Shout out the people of Player Vita who just joined us. Chuck.
Does Kevin design for them?
Yeah.
Everyone else inside
I
the
see.
place.
Like as their only designer, or
No.
just?
I think they got a small team. I think he's just part of it.
I see.
Dude, I just went on Twitter real fast, and one of the headlines. I didn't see this yesterday because I was kidnapped most of the day in Oakland, but coronavirus hit the U.S. long before we knew it. The data proves it from Wall Street Journal. By January 24th of this year, there's a greater than 50% chance 10 new people were being infected every day. What?
Damn.
Sick.
Yo, whoever made these graphs, though.
Share the graphs.
What? Here, I'll share the link in the chat.
Hey, what's up, Harvey? Thanks for joining, man. Thank you for spending the last 2 hours.
Cool, Dan. What are you doing right now?
So right now I am kind of reinserting the copy in here. Belinda did this really dope interview with Rom, and just to make sure everything's in there, I am kind of recreating the text boxes to link everything together. And I think this will maybe be a great way for us to just, again, have everything in there, but also play with the columns and the justifications. Might be operating a little slower for this because I'm trying to refresh myself on InDesign also. And typesetting. Typesetting is a whole nother kind of design element that I never really thought about prior to making this design, like making book designs. But for anyone wondering, typesetting is basically, the way I could summarize it the easiest way is making text appear as easy as it can to be readable. Legibility, in other words. So some kind of like design elements or some design rules that go into typesetting. There are these terms that float around called widows and orphans. Widows and orphans are basically, I believe a widow is when there's only one word on the bottom of a text column, and the logic behind why you wouldn't want that is that it just creates kind of it's a visual cue that it's just difficult to read when you just end the trail with one word. And I believe an orphan is when the last sentence on the second column is a continuation of a paragraph from the first column. So for example, it would be like the last sentence on the first column that just shows up on top, and that's undesirable because you're really
Finish the sentence.
Yeah, you really want to make it as easy as possible for the reader to gather all the information before their eyes have to travel to another part of the page, and you're kind of hoping that they still kind of retained what they were reading at first. Yeah. Yeah, so I'm just pulling up the ROM interview right now in our Google Drive.
Saw this quote. It's like, good design is you not noticing it or something.
Yeah.
You saw that?
Yeah, bad design is when you notice it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like, think about all the people that write copy on magazines or newspapers. They're designing it for you, so it's easier.
No, that's really true. That's really true. Like when you're looking at these magazines,
easier.
you start appreciating it a lot more because like when you're not noticing these as you're flipping through the pages, and it feels seamless for you, that means the designer is doing their job, you know. But if you kind of like, oh, this text is really hard to read for some reason, oh, maybe the copy is kind of awkward, like you know, the placement there is kind of funky, if you're noticing anything like that, then arguably the designer may not have done the best of a job they can. But yeah, we are gonna do our best. But what's great is that we have a lot of examples for us to reference. I would personally recommend Serial Magazine, Her Magazine, Hypebeast Magazine also has really good typesetting.
Dude, man, I'm like reading up on this COVID shit, dude. Like cruises in early March, attention was focused on the Grand Princess. I was docked here, right? But beginning February 11th, more than 100 people were tested positive for COVID from 9 different cruises on the Nile River.
Wow.
What the fuck, dude? Yo, whoever worked on this Wall Street Journal, like all these graphs, dude, like this interactiveness is sick. Like they really
Sick.
It's cool though. I mean, it's an interactive graph. Alright, I'll stop talking about it right now. I don't want to go back to Open Daily Photos. I got a little caught up. I haven't been on Twitter for a second. I didn't know what was going on.
I
like left my laptop behind yesterday, so I really wasn't.
Oh man, where is the text? Nope. Okay, there it is.
Hey B, James is having his soft opening for his thing. If you're trying to go. James?
When?
Today.
What's soft opening?
He's opening a store on Haight.
What time is his opening?
It's from 11 to 7.
11 is like, oh, like right now.
Yeah.
It's happening right now.
Yeah.
I gotta go shoot a wedding, bro.
Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot. Duh. But Dan, if you want to go.
Are you tired?
I'm pretty tired. Hey, you know what? I took an edible at like 2 in the morning because I
Oh
slept.
my god.
I took a like 6-hour nap yesterday.
Oh shit.
So I stayed up till like 3:30 and then took an edible and I woke up high.
Oh man.
Does that ever happen?
Yes.
Yeah. That happened.
Okay. Oh, well, I took an edible too, just to for sure like pass out.
Yeah.
Same.
Still a little tired.
Put in
I
chat
would-
what your favorite edible is.
Ooh.
The plus gummies.
Special's asking, what issue number is this?
This is issue 001.
That
Special.
we've been working on for over a year.
Yeah, special art intentions with this is that we're eventually going to release this really high quality art book. But this is kind of a behemoth of a project. So the kind of idea of why we're also streaming is to just kind of like share our story and kind of like have people kind of know what we're about before we kind of debut this, you know, really expensive art book. But
Expensive.
yeah, I mean, we have intentions where it's going to be interactive. We want you to read it upside down. We have translucent pages. Maybe there'll be some stickers involved in it. But we just have a lot of great ideas that we know it's going to kind of cost a lot. But again, like the reason why we haven't been working on this as much as we'd like is kind of because we've been trying to build our community right now, hence this Twitch stream, to kind of let you guys know like what we're about, why we're doing this, and also show you behind the scenes of how difficult
What it takes.
Yeah, I can't figure out this text box right now. But
yeah, sorry,
yeah,
go ahead.
No, go ahead.
No one gets to go ahead.
But yeah, Special, this is definitely a work in progress right now, and we hope, you know, as we kind of have all our new Twitch streams kind of settled, our merch store online, our website blog like activated, that we can really start focusing again on building content for this art book. I understand that we're kind of we go by Nüfly magazine online, but the logic behind why we're kind of coining this as an art book is that we don't really want people to have the expectation that once we release the first issue, the second issue is going to be like right around the corner. We want to kind of like release these, have a slow burn, have people like fully kind of embrace it, have it kind of feel like a collectible. And then by the time we release the second volume, we hope that, you know, when we maybe have new audience coming in, that if they see like issue 002, more so than often people are like, oh, okay, like the first one's kind of outdated, you know, but if we coin it as art book 2, I think the mindset kind of switches a little bit, where it's like, oh, without art book 1, I have an incomplete set, you know, so that's kind of like the approach of why we're trying to treat this as an art book. But Nüfly magazine is just a little more digestible. And who knows?
Yeah.
I think we do have intentions of releasing zines in between.
We have,
yeah, for our care package 1. And yeah, we've been consulting earlier this year with our friend Kenta. Big shouts to Kenta. He's a really dope business advisor and strategist. But he was advising us that, you know, maybe even by creating these zines, because this art book's going to be a huge project, that these zines could maybe be like snippets of what the art book is going to look like, and also maybe the zine can contribute into the bigger art book itself. Yeah, so the term magazine still makes sense, but we're kind of coining it as art book right now.
Yeah, we're also sitting on a lot of content.
Yeah,
And it's like we're just trying to balance both of those worlds. Like we're trying to be current by, you know, producing these streams, but as well as like releasing merch, as well as trying to work on these pages. So,
And then sometimes like other people kidnap you for a day, and then your whole schedule get a little fucked up. Like I probably could have done a lot of editing yesterday, but I wanted to like build relationships with outside too, like with Open Daily, and yeah, keeping those relationships going is like
hit up your friends.
Yes, checking on your friends, hang out with your friends.
Yes. I have to go find some water shoes.
Crocs.
Rocks.
As much as people love bashing on them, like those are the best water shoes I've ever experienced.
Well, I was thinking of this other one. I was like on REI, and there was like it's like one shoe has like 2,600 reviews. A Teva? Have you heard of Teva before?
Edible?
No, Teva. Teva. Like Teva? I don't know. Teva. That's the name of the sandal. I'm like gonna order it soon. Just because I really don't like how Crocs look. Like just
When you're in the water, it really doesn't. You're gonna realize later that how your feet looks really is not important over comfort.
I'm gonna care about it.
Okay.
I know myself. Like I'm gonna be like, this is what the fuck.
It needs to match my fit.
It needs to match my fit.
Struggle.
Damn, UK Garage in here. Belinda, I just sent you a link to the ROM interview. Can you double check with me what's going on over here? Oh, never mind. I see it.
Huh?
No, I take it back. I was wondering why there's this hard return over here in the copy, but I think it was because indentation didn't capture your question here. Certain examples. Oh wait, is that intentional?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah. So look at my InDesign real quick. This copy kind of came in like this. And this is just a hard copy and paste.
Oh.
Was there a mistake somewhere here? Or was it like that?
It looks like the answer got cut off. What the fuck? I'm confused.
Huh.
You have them all. That's not what it looks like. I don't remember doing that. What the fuck happened right here?
I don't know.
I probably
Now I have to look for my fucking notes. Like, where the fuck is it?
probably cut this and put it onto the next page.
Me, Don?
No, I think you should just pull it all back.
I'm gonna see if I can get this. Thank you, chat, for bearing with us. This is behind the scenes.
You definitely cut the answer off. Or did you put my question right in the middle of the you mixed up my question in with his answer from the next question. Like
I opened this and literally copy and pasted.
I did not do it. I did not. I would not have done this.
I know, but so it looks like there was an error. Can you help us maybe by checking in on what it should have been? Why are you... Okay. This text box is auto resizing. I'm trying to figure out how to change that. Okay. Maybe type.
I don't know who did this, but you moved my question into the middle of the answer right here. Like...
Oops. Not create outlines. Type. Type on path.
Okay, I moved it.
Okay.
I
you.
basically just copied my question that was literally smack dab in the middle of the of his answer in
Roger
between
that.
certain and laws, and I just moved it.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you, B. Alright. I need some
Yes,
help.
it's pronounced tune.
How to not have
Shout out to
text
Conductor
box
for keeping
auto
you guys
resize in design.
Gonna play a bunch of these tracks today.
Okay. Select text frame, object text frame. Object text frame options. Auto size. Off. Okay.
Yes, complexion. Definitely Watford vibe.
Yes. Okay.
I'm Hertfordshire boy, so what can I say? I've been gone for so long I even miss Oceana, which is terrible.
Got a question in chat.
Yes.
At ZenRabbit, what do you use to transcribe?
Myself. Like that shit, you can run it through whatever you find online. It is not gonna be accurate, and then you're gonna find that you have to comb through everything that they did, and it's just better to just do it yourself. Like, it's yeah.
Any
That's why it takes
suggestions?
me so long.
Special says. Spesh. I like that. Spesh.
I mean, even Ida says that she does it herself. Like the transcribing, like it's not a very reliable transcription. Like unless you have like very, very clean audio, like even then, and sometimes people like, you know, they're not enunciating everything like a robot, so it's a little difficult.
This guy.
Is that the font we're using?
Oh.
Is that the font we're using?
This hasn't been touched in
Yeah.
eight months, so no.
No, everything's kind of placeholder right now, except for the body copy. My
Honestly,
InDesign
we
is
should really
tripping.
wrap up. Yeah, I think like priority wise, like we should like finish Rom and Jody's, because those are like the most easily like wrappable
So I just want to plug my shit real
interviews,
quick.
and then we can like start showing it
Weights
other
I
people
represent
too.
First Year Music.
Yes.
If you're not already following us on
Because it's gonna take me a second to like
follow.
completely finish transcribing
Details
Red
in
Corvettes.
the chat.
I
do a show every Wednesday
Because I still gotta finish Jody's quickies and then cooking video,
Today she's behind
and then
the
I gotta
scenes
upload
controlling the
37
visuals. She's like my
live
producer,
streams
/boss.
onto our
Her first
YouTube.
stream is on Monday.
Yeah,
So
trying to
please
like
drop First Year Music a follow. I think we've like changed for like alert.
Spesh says, I use Trent. For me, it's a good launching place, but it's not the most reliable. So I'm sure you're going to spend some hours going back in, but it's all good.
yeah, I mean, teach their own, you know. I tried like multiple ones, and it's just I end up having to go back. It's like I might as well just fucking do it myself.
Preferences. Don, do you remember how
Jay Diggs.
to lower the image quality? Because I know it's pushing at 100% right now. That's why everything's so crispy, but
You right click the image, I believe. And then you go to display,
display performance. Ah, yes. fast display. Does that do it for all of them?
I don't know.
No, I don't think so.
There's a keyboard shortcut.
Yeah. Let me keyboard shortcut for toggling display resolution in InDesign. Here we go.
Got it?
I hope so. Excuse me. It is. I need to print this out or something.
Yeah.
Transform gradient tool to select, fill swap, apply color gradient, switch frame. Temporarily. Container, offset, move selection. Wow, this page is huge. Display.
I'm on the same page. Damn it.
Display tool. Here we go. Command Option Shift Z. Command Option Shift Z.
Cool.
Okay. Does that help?
Yeah, you don't
Yes. Okay. It's a lot faster now. Okay, let me get this guy. Oops. Boom. Okay, option. Okay, let me think about this. Get this guy. Continue it here. Select them both. Option type. Does object text frame options. Auto resize off. Perfect. Okay. We're moving.
I'm gonna make some tea.
Okay, we have a quote there. Leave an opportunity for lots of copy. Text.
This one is MPH. Music sounds better with you. This guy has a bunch of dope UKG remixes, so check him out.
Okay.
Did you mute me for a sec?
Yeah. We were hearing like the water splashes.
Oh, sorry.
All good.
Might need to hit you for some reset backgrounds sometime.
What?
Reset backgrounds.
Okay.
In a few weeks. Not right now. But if you don't want to do it, I'll do it. It's fine.
I gotcha. I can take a jab at it.
I'm curious of how you would approach it. I can definitely keep doing it.
For sure.
What's reset?
Ooh.
It is a I can't think right now. It's another live stream that I've been doing with my life coach / good friend Min KU. It's meant to be a therapy session between two friends to open up dialogue around mental health. We've been doing it every other week on Tuesdays. Our next one is on Tuesday, this upcoming Tuesday. We're going to be talking about unintended consequences, and you need to have seen The Good Place, but we'll pull up a clip for you guys too. But the question we pose is, would you buy the tomato? And the context of that is, I just recently started and finished watching this TV show called The Good Place, and it stars Ted Danson with Kristen. I think it's Kristen Bell.
Yeah.
Kristen Bell. And it basically explores what happens after you die, and this idea that there's been a point system in place forever, and they judge humans by it, and like depending on how many points you have, you get into the good place or you get into the bad place. And I just thought it was super interesting, and there's like a particular episode in there where Ted Danson's character is talking about how it's impossible for humans to get into the good place. Like, they haven't allowed a person into the good place. Good place, I imagine, is heaven, right? In over 500 years, because the way that it's the world is way more complicated now. They were talking about how, like, a few hundred years ago, there was a boy that was walking to his grandmother's house, and on the way he picked up a bunch of flowers for her, right? And he got hella points for that. But as of like 50 years ago, a boy did the same action but got negative results on his points because of all the unintended consequences of, like, where did you buy that flower? Who was the manufacturer? There might have been carbon footprint. There might have been an investor into that company that wasn't so good. So, like, they're investing to, like, something bad that they had no idea about. And and then he talks about, like, tomatoes, you know, like how tomatoes have, you know, you don't know where they come from. And it's a lot more complicated now when you make decisions. So that's what we're going to be talking about in the next episode. Would you buy the tomato if you knew that it might be funding something negative out in the world, you know, just because of the convenience of it? Or would you go out of your way to, like, can you keep going out of your way to, like, make hella good decisions, like, all the time, you know? Yeah.
That's like, so, like, I don't know. It's very subjective, I feel like. Like, so say that you buy the tomato and it's unethically sourced, but the person picked it because he was having, like, a hard day. Like, you know what I mean? Does the point value change at all? Like,
that's what they explore in the show, and actually they hauled out the entire system and, like, came up with a new system of judging and giving, and, like, whether or not, if you fuck up as a human, can you redeem yourself? Can you become a better person? Like, if you weren't able to do that in your human life because of all the complications of life, you know, and the divide with the rich and the poor, and, like, how that affects your decision making. Like, you know, the rich they could, like, I don't know, just I would check out the show, dude, because they talk all about that, and I was really surprised by the writing, and they just kept, like, mind fucking me throughout the show, but like in this like happy like jolly-go-lucky kind of, like, vibe too. Like, I don't know, man.
I think I watched it. It's like Kristen just falls into a family, right, or something like that.
No, they introduced the concept of soulmates on the show.
Oh, right.
And in the first episode, they tell her, oh, like, you have a soulmate. This is your soulmate. And then the concept, and she's like, I think she starts realizing she's not in the right place, because they started describing to her what her life was like, and she's like, oh, this is someone completely different. I did not lead this good life, like philanthropy and giving back to the poor, and like I was a completely different person. And the first season is like just seeing her navigate that, like how does she stay in this good place? She doesn't want to go to the bad place, right? So that's where her conflict is.
I see. There's like a similar show called Upload by Amazon Originals. Have you guys heard of it? It's the same kind of concept, like, but when you die, you get uploaded into this cloud.
What?
Yeah, so like when you're about to die, you go to the hospital and you have the option of uploading your brain into this cloud. And how it works is it's like subscription based. So there's like tiers to the cloud, like how much gigabytes you have to upload. And the people that pay more get like the luxury mansion villa kind of cloud or heaven, so to speak. But then the people that can't pay, they have like 2 megabytes and they're in like
dude,
solitude.
What?
Yeah. But it's very interesting because like that whole concept is like, yeah, what happens when we die? Like, who really knows, right?
$1 million question.
And then, when they like do get to the good place, like if there is such a thing as too good of something, like would you, like by the end of the show it made me really think, like, would I want to live forever? Do I want to be immortal? If I like, because you would get bored eventually, yeah, like I feel like you would get bored like of a perfect place where you get everything you ever want, and you have all of time to do everything. Like they introduced the concept of like leaving heaven, leaving eternity. I was like, yo, what?
Right.
Shit, dude. Like, yeah, I don't know. And it definitely made me question like intentions behind things, and yeah, like what you agree to do on Earth, yeah, some deep shit, dude.
Yeah, it's like what do you do, right? I feel like it's like a balance. Like there's some times that you need to be that bad person or overcharge or unethically source. Like I don't know, because you don't. It's, I don't know. You're gonna be anal about like everything, like everything you get. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, one of the characters is a ethics professor in the show, and actually the creator of the show sold this, or not sold this, he came out with the concept like just really thinking about ethics. And the character Chidi, basically his role in the show is like teaching other people ethics and like modes of living. And yeah, I don't know, like he had to like teach Eleanor, the main character played by Kristen, like how to be a good person, like how to think about other people and how what you do affects others. And she was definitely very more like, yeah, just egocentric, right? So they talk about ethics a lot in the show too. That's something I haven't seen a show do as well, like just kind of going into the philosophy side of that. Sorry, what were you gonna say, Dan? Were you about you were gonna say... Sorry.
In regards to Don's comment about like how like there will be times where you like how can you live basically if you're always being precise with what you're doing, right, with the decisions you make. I was kind of telling like Belinda when she asked me this question that it may be more healthier for you to pick your own battles. You know, for some people that might be vegan food, you know, but that doesn't necessarily mean like it's just like off top, you know, but that might not mean that, you know, for example, like your shoes may be leather, you know, or for example, you know, activism, you know, that's like a whole beast itself. But there's so many avenues, whether it be like world hunger, local politicians. I think because there's just so much, and rather than kind of like dismissing it all, you kind of like find which one speaks to you most and you go all in on that. Yeah, that might be a more healthier kind of approach.
I think that's what I think, oh man, I remember why I brought him up. Like, okay, so Chidi, the ethics professor, the reason why he didn't get into the good place was because he could not make decisions for the life of him. Like, if you put him in a room and he had two choices of like one hat or the other hat, like this guy will be stuck in it for a minute. Like, he will not be able to decide. Like, having choices in front of him is like the worst. Like, this guy overthought everything. We gave him like a menu at a restaurant. Like, this guy's just like, oh my god, I don't know what to order. There's too much shit here. Like, somebody else decide for me? And what his learning lesson was figuring out how to be at peace and not overthink every little thing, you know. And yeah, I don't know, shit.
It seemed like, I feel like a lot of folks just want to be told what to do.
A lot of sheep out there that need a shepherd.
Yeah. Or there's a lot of wolves, right? Everybody's a wolf. So it's like, I don't know. And I think that goes into like religion too, and a lot of like belief systems where like they know for sure that it's taken care of. I don't know. Does that make sense? Like,
yeah.
Especially afterlife, something that we all question as humans. It's like, there's like the study on like brain waves versus a person that believes in something versus a person that doesn't believe in something. And the level of fear is like totally different. Like, people that believe in like a higher being are less afraid than the folks that don't believe in something. And I thought that was very interesting because that decides what kind of choices we make as people, right? We either overthink things and like not do certain things, but that's why I question like my spiritualism like for a while. Like, I didn't know, because I grew up predominantly around Christian Catholic folks, and it's like, I don't know. I felt very dark. I felt evil, you know, like, because I didn't go to church, like, you know.
Yeah. I feel that.
It's weird.
Yeah, it's you know, it's so crazy. I was telling Jess and Kev last night how I converted my mom into Christianity when I was at that Baptist private school, like growing up. Like, I drank all of the Kool-Aid on that shit. Because I needed something to keep me grounded, you know. My you know, growing up like divorced parents and being an only child, like for me, I just never really had like a strong foundation, and I was always looking for strong foundations elsewhere. And you know, and then like going to a Baptist private school growing up, like Bible classes in my curriculum, you know, I got brainwashed, you know, for like 9 years. I had like the same classmates for 9 years from like kindergarten until 8th grade, and just got like lost in that cliquey toxic mode, and it was intense, dude, you know. And then I converted my mom from Buddhism to Christianity, and now I'm more Buddhist and Taoist, and I don't believe in organized religion. Like, it's crazy how your perspective on life can change so dramatically throughout your life, depending on like what you open your mind up to.
It's usually when you're in like a dark place, right? When you're at the bottom, like rock bottom, like a lot of people latch onto something. Not to say this is for everybody, but like if you look at like drug addicts or recovering drug addicts, they usually attach to like some sort of religion to kind of bring them out of it. So like the STEPS program for Alcoholics Anonymous, it's like very tied into like some sort of religion or and I find that super interesting because like, you know, we always want to have this like crutch that we can like lean back on, and it's like, what do we choose? It's either like our vices or something good, or you know, our work or whatever, you know. And I think about that a lot. Like, what are my crutches? Sorry, this is getting deep.
Yeah,
No, I like it.
What
I like
are
it.
your
That's
crutches?
that's difficult. You don't have to. You shouldn't be answering that for
It's
us.
a retort. Yeah, it's a
Yeah.
rhetorical question.
That's kind of like his vices, you know.
Yeah.
But that's a good point of view. It's funny you mentioned that because I was watching this video essay last night on cults, basically. Oh, it was on Midsummer. It was on Midsummer, and they were basically saying like how
On what?
Midsummer.
Summer,
Ari
the movie.
Leonard's second movie. His first film was Hereditary.
Okay.
Yeah, but basically
M. Night Shyamalan.
this guy's another beast compared to M. Night.
Oh. My bad. Okay,
Shots
sorry.
fired. Oh no, but it went along the lines of how cults kind of look for people when they're at their loneliest state. And the whole kind of video essay was about how the director wasn't just fooling like the characters in the play, they were actually fooling the audience too, because you kind of live through the main character, and she goes through like her family died and she couldn't grieve in time. She was with a boyfriend who like was already done with her but kind of sticked around due to whatever reasons, but he just wasn't emotionally there. And then by the end of the movie, I don't think you're gonna watch it. For anyone in chat, this movie's been out for a while, so we're gonna spoil it. But in the end, basically he gets sacrificed with that cult, and she becomes like a new member of that cult. And the final scene was her smiling. And there were just a lot of articles. This video essay was kind of arguing that we're kind of saying like, oh, this is a happy ending. You know, she found a family that she was finally looking for. Her boyfriend got justice, but the real question is, we don't know what's going to happen to the main character after the screen ends. You know, the director kind of tricked us into kind of believing that, you know, now that all that has happened, this is a happy ending. But just kind of that recurring theme of like us kind of living through her, we feel very lonely, very isolated, because we see this cult through her lens, we experience her relationships through her lens, and because of that, like when we reach the ending, we're like, oh, this is a happy ending, when in reality, is it?
No.
Interesting.
Man.
Yeah.
Is it scary?
Midsummer?
Yeah.
It is considered a horror movie.
I'm a scaredy cat. You know what I
I'm
mean?
definitely a scaredy cat too.
Like, I don't like scary movies.
Yeah.
But, like, also, dude, did I tell you, like, one of my last projects up in Seattle when I was working for that production company in post was a 6-episode series for A&E on cults. Like, I literally had to ingest so much footage of like interviews from people that went through cults, and then also like they recreated scenes of what it's like to be in cults, and I was like,
Whoa.
oh my god,
That's so
like,
weird.
I need to get the fuck out of Seattle. Like, this is not what I'm trying to do with my life. Like,
They put like salt on the floor and shit.
it's like
candles.
it's fucked up. It's very psychological, you know what I mean? Like, it's all about like psychology and manipulation, right?
Yeah.
And taking advantage of people's insecurities and fears, and like tapping into that and twisting it to fit that leader's wants and desires.
Yeah.
You know, like there's so much like oh man. And actually, like, I'm in the middle of Haruki Murakami's IQ84. I've been in the middle of it for a minute, but he explores that in the book too. Like there is like a cult in Japan that is like really fucked up, and it's interweaved into the storyline of this book. And at a certain point, it was like the one of the main female characters, like she kills like men that have like raped like other like women, and then also have been part of the cult, and like it's pretty twisted, man.
Wow.
I was like, at a certain point I was like, okay, this is a little too dark for me right now. I need to press pause. Like, I had like a few hundred pages into the book, and I was like, I can't finish this right now, you know. And it starts off so good too. Like that's the thing about Murakami. Like he'll just lure you in. Yeah.
Do you guys feel like Instagram is like a cult?
No.
I don't think it's a cult, but it's definitely like I don't enjoy. Like I have stopped. Like after I watched The Social Dilemma, like I don't want. I am barely on that thing now. It really affected me, man. Like watching that shit, I was like, there are ads like everywhere. It's such a capitalistic tool now. Like it used to be for artists. I feel like, you know, just like regular folks that want to share some shit, and now it's like, how do we get the quickest dollar? Which is crazy.
Yeah. No, because Instagram right now is a marketing tool for me. I think it's really useful for any small businesses to just kind of get the word out there. In addition to like Twitter is like a whole nother kind of beast. Tumblr is an entirely different beast too. But again, social media is just how you use it, and how consciously you use it as well. But guys, we are hitting up our second hour right now. We wrapped up our second hour. So that was just a quick demonstration of us kind of barely scratching the surface of InDesign again. It's a pretty exciting time for me personally, because now that everything is kind of settling down with the merch store being finished, poster designs being finished, that we can start actually, or at least me personally and Dawn, we can start moving back into content for the actual art book. So keep your eyes out for that. We hope to have more sessions where we can update you guys on the progress of this. But yeah, just a quick plug also for any of our viewers right now. We have 2 other streams in addition to our sessions on Saturday. We have Night Drive happening every other Thursday, and we have Reset.
We have 3 streams next week.
Yeah, and the Reset's happening every other Tuesday. We highly encourage you guys to check them out. Tuesdays and Thursdays, Night Drive and Reset will mainly be led by Belinda. And then for our Saturday session,
Tuesday is Reset. Thursday is Night Drive.
Yeah.
And then our sessions next week on Saturday. So every other day next week, we're going to have a stream.
Yeah. A lot of content for you guys. We have a very dope guest for next Saturday that you guys will be finding out pretty soon. We should be hopping on a call with this guest probably on Monday. What else? Our merch store is now live, guys. Please go ahead and visit us at newflymag.com or newfly with the pronunciation marks .com. And then keep your eyes out for our t-shirts that will be launching very soon. Probably your pre-orders will begin early next week. And I believe that's it for our plugs. All right, well, anything you want to add on? I can't really hear you right now. I think you're muted.
Good stream.
Okay, good stream. Hey. Heyo. Thank you, Belinda, for hopping on and bringing in some very interesting talking points. We ended up talking about quotes and like existential kind of things, but hey, that's what we're here to talk about. That's what we love talking about. You know, we're here to kind of explore kind of deeper levels of.
We're meant to dive deeper here.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. So yeah, everyone, we hope you enjoy the rest of your Saturday. Please stay tuned, and we will see you guys very soon. All right,
let's get it.
Hey, well, signing off. I'm one of your 3 hosts today. My name is Daniel. You can find me on Instagram or Twitter at Dakfu. I'm gonna hand the microphone over to Belinda.
Hey guys, what's up? Sorry I didn't say my intro earlier. I was a little late today, but thanks for coming through. I'm the editor-in-chief here at Nüfly, and you can find me at _ZenRabbit on all platforms. I'm gonna pass the mic over to Don now.
Thanks y'all for joining. Happy Saturday. I mean, have a great Saturday. You can find me at _UOP.
Yes.
I'm a visual designer over here.
Hey.
Peace out, y'all.
All right,
Much
guys.
love.
Until next time. Take care.
너가 뭐라고 하든 난 그냥 할 거야. 내가 하고자 하는 거 그냥 할 거야. 내가 하고 싶으니까 그냥 계속 할 거야.
Polaroid.